This week, the eyes of the golfing world turn to Rochester, New York. But who will those eyes focus on? Will they seize upon one of the sports greats, looking to add another major title to their coffers? Will it be a week for a journeyman, trying to put it all together for that one shining moment? Or could it be time for one of the young upstarts to stand tall and claim a first title? It'll all unfold here at Oak Hill and the PGA Championship.
EA Sports, in conjunction with the Professional Golfers Association of America, so proudly presents the second major of the year. Today, it's opening round coverage of the PGA Championship. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the very top at 4 under to this point. Oak Hill's first is a 460-yard par 4 that no less than Ben Hogan once called the toughest opening test in championship golf. An elevated tee leads down to a fairway that slopes right around the 290 mark. Longer hitters may need to worry about Allen's Creek, which bisects the fairway at the 360 mark.
Now that definitely finds the rough off the first tee. Certainly not the start he was looking for.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Left himself with 144 yards to the front, 159 to the hole, all sitting in the left rough, but has a nice angle to the hole cut on the right side of the green.
From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. The second hole here at Oak Hill is known as Breather. But don't be fooled by the moniker. This one has some teeth. At 405 yards, it is not overly long, but a tee shot here needs to be precise because the fairway is narrow and lined with bunkers on both sides. And that's going to play just fine. So after the early bogey, the response is a solid tee shot here at the second. That pin in the front right quadrant of the green today as he stares down his second. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
from about 8 feet. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at 1 over. The third here is a long par 3 at 230 yards. It's protected by 2 bunkers left and 2 more short and right. But the biggest concern here is making sure you get enough carry over an aggressive false front, because just about anything that lands in the front third of the green won't be staying there for too long. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Might overread it just a bit, and it stayed out wide left of the hole. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. On to the fourth now, the only par 5 on this opening 9, and at 615 yards, the longest on the course. It is a stout test. Bunkers and out of bounds loom on the right side of the fairway, with trees running along the left. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot forthcoming here. And you know, one of the special traditions of the PGA Championship every year, the so-called team of 20. Those are the 20 PGA Club pros who have earned invitations to play in the championship. It is a well-earned reward for all the hard work they do behind the scenes. And let me tell you, these guys can play a little bit too. We've seen a number of them make the cut the last few years. So, hats off. And thank you to all of the hardworking men and women helping to grow the game we all love so much. He has a 12-footer here. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. The 5th hole here at Oak Hill is entirely new as of a recent renovation. Inspired by the original 6th hole, it checks in at an even 180 yards. 4 bunkers in total ring this plateaued green. If your tee shot doesn't wind up on the putting surface, par becomes a risky proposition at best. Okay, center of the green. Good shot. Look here at birdie.
And he should be able to control the speed. It's uphill, not much break in it, maybe just a touch to the left.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. Now to the 6th, which in fact was the old 5th hole here in years gone by. It's a long par 4 at a full 500 yards. Allen's Creek, which we saw on hole 1, makes an appearance here as well. This is the number 1 handicap hole, so par is a very good score. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Manages to get out of the bunker, but still has some trouble here. Can't put away that toolbox just yet. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at level par. The 7th now is a par 4 at 460 yards. Allen's Creek runs up the right side of the hole before darting directly across the fairway. The approach is a tough one too, uphill to one of the more challenging greens on the entire golf course. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now note his second from the fairway.
158 yards left to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay at even par. The 8th hole checks in at 430 yards. After dealing with narrow landing zones on the previous 2 holes, players here no doubt appreciate a large driving area here at 8. 3 deep greenside bunkers guard against a very large green that can yield a 3-putt if the approach is not accurate.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
So after the missed fairway, his second now from the rough at 8.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
13 feet away. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. The final hole on Oak Hill's front side is this one, the 480-yard 9th. This is a demanding uphill dogleg right featuring a fairway that gets narrower the farther a tee shot travels. Players will want to avoid going right, as a tee shot in that direction could lead to being blocked out by trees, or worse yet, wind up out of bounds. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. From the fairway nota, this is second.
146 yards left to the hole, pinned just on the front edge.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Nope. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to move him back down to even par. We begin the back nine here at Oak Hill with a 430-yard par 4 10th. This hole runs somewhat parallel to the first, so that means Allen's Creek is once again an issue, as indeed it crosses the 10th fairway at right about the 300-yard mark.
Another good drive down the right side of the fairway. If you look at the screen up ahead with that flag cut middle left, this is certainly one you can have a go at.
He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? Not that bad, but it is a great approach shot.
Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. Now to the longest par 3 of the course, the 245-yard 11th. It is said that 2,000 tons of sand were used during renovation of Oak Hill, and plenty of it wound up right here, as large bunkers protect the green that's been raised nearly a foot from its prior location. Okay, safely aboard. Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. He's a long ways away, though it is for birdie. One's tracking on a very good line. Look out. Oh, dude, that. What a roll that was. A long one in for birdie. The par 4 12th is a visually intimidating one. It's not long by most standards at an even 400 yards, but 2 bunkers have been added in the landing area off the tee, so precision is a key. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Well, he's left himself 121 yards to the hole. And that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup.
Yeah, he would have liked that to fall, but he needed to gun it just a little more. That one safely in, and it's a par here at 12. And he'll stay at 2 under. Now to the 13th, the second par 5 on the course. This one known as the Hill of Fame. This is another of the holes that has been redesigned in recent years and features a brand new green that's faithful to designer Donald Ross's original vision. A plaque dedicated to him on the course features his quote, "Golf should be a pleasure, not a penance." And indeed, a couple of pleasing shots here could lead to a birdie.
Yeah, that's a good shot right there. You don't always need to go driver, right? Getting the ball in the fairway is the key. You don't want to play out of position on a course like this.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll stay right where he is. We turn southward as we arrive at the 320-yard par 4 14th. This one's known as Bunker Hill, and for good reason. A total of 6 bunkers needing to be navigated from tee to green. This is maybe the biggest risk-reward hole on the entire course.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
From 4 feet for birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he'll move to 3 under par, just 3 back. Reshaped to fit the look and feel of the original Donald Ross design is this gem, the par 3 15th. Even with a short iron in hand, This is an intimidating tee shot, as players will need to locate this plateaued postage stamp green or suffer the consequences. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. A look at birdie here at 15.
Well, this one's all about a light touch in the hands. There's really not a lot of break in it, but it will gain speed as it goes down this ridge.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll stay at -3. The final three-hole stretch here at Oak Hill's East Course begins with the 460-yard par 4 16. It's been opened up recently with trees removed down the right side, but in their place, a couple of bunkers that need to be avoided at all costs. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Couldn't ask for anything better. Split the fairway, and now I'll have a go at this second shot. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Good putt there. It's a bogey 5 here at the par 4. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. Up next comes a test in the par 4 17th hole at 500 yards. This is a par 5 for the members, but for the pros, it's a long par 4. Tee shots here need to favor the right side because anything left can run right through the fairway and take away any hopes of reaching the green in regulation. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
Set up in the fairway, 200 yards from here.
Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Nah, that's a little timid. Maybe a shake of the head there. That needed a bit more.
Just 5 feet left.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. The 18th hole here at Oak Hill's East Course is everything you want in a finishing hole. A par 4 at 490 yards. It's a gentle dogleg right with 3 bunkers added to give those trying to cut the corner something to think about. From there, it's a classic finishing approach shot to a green protected by 4 bunkers and watched over by the classic Tudor clubhouse above.
That will work out just fine.
Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for a second into the wind.
Oh, and that came out of the rough way too hot. But it is back in the thick stuff. More problems.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. He's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters.